I love local history. I like learning about people, what they did in the past, and what we can learn now from the past. So this book that I've been working on, the history of the West Fork Valley, not only covers the early pioneers that came in here and built their homes and raised their families, many of which are still descended here, still living in the area, but also the towns that they created, the livestock and crops they raised, how they made the railroad come through this part of the county, and even a chapter on the crimes that some of these people committed. By the 1880s, this West Fork Valley is close to the old Wild West as anywhere in Washington County. And a lot of the things that happened were made regular news in the local and state newspapers. There were gunfights, barn burnings, drunken brawls. I'm going to read you a report from the Little Rock paper. Cal Rutherford, Deputy United States Marshal of this district, was drunk and running the town. And after riding his horse through 2 or 3 stores and shooting at everything in sight, rode in the store owned by Jacob Yoes, United States Marshal, Western District of Arkansas, and there found Jim Graham. He began cursing and abusing him and threatened to kill him. He then jumped from his horse and rushed at Graham, who drew his knife and stabbed Rutherford 5 times in the breast and bowels, when Bob Rutherford intervened and Graham stabbed him twice.
Well, I'm interested in the book because I started researching the information about West Fork, the history of West Fork. I really enjoyed her talk because she came up with names that I have found in my research and some information I have found, and so it inspires me to again start back into my research.
Some of the history that I found most fascinating was the history of the Civil War. There weren't any major battles of the Civil War fought in the West Fork Valley, but they could hear the battle at Prairie Grove down here. They said the gunfire sounded like popcorn. Little things like that really bring it to life for me, and so I'm happy to have people that are interested in reading a book like this. It gives you a greater sense of being rooted in a place and having more perspective about your life now.